Anticipating the drop of the flag to get this one underway. Murphy 87, Dick 101, and 99 Goodfellow, the three riders on the straightaway. It'll be Murphy number 87 with the lead, but here comes Goodfellow on the inside. Beautiful job of outbreaking the Kawasaki rider Murphy into the first turn. 99, Gary Goodfellow, your leader. Murphy 87 right on his rear tire there in second, but Goodfellow got in the draft and pulled a slingshot before they got to that first turn to take the lead away from Norm Murphy. Goodfellow, followed by Murphy 87 in second, 101 Steve Dick runs third, and then 185 Tommy Douglas up there in fourth. The field up through the series of right, left-hand S-turns here that make up this Race City Speedway, and Murphy's trying to stay with Goodfellow, but right now Gary pulling a little bit of a lead up on Murphy on that Kawasaki.
Well, Pat, they're coming into the area that I talked about earlier where those walls are awful close to the riders' heads as they lean the bikes over. Now, you just watch as they come onto the straightaway here, and you can see how close they are.
There's Goodfellow through the final turn. He's back onto that drag strip straightaway, takes a quick check over his left shoulder, and all he sees is that Kawasaki machine falling further and further behind. Goodfellow through turn one. Murphy 87 trying to stay with the Suzuki rider Goodfellow, but he continues to lose ground, and now it's Steve Dick, number 101, who's coming up to challenge. 185, Tommy Douglas in fourth, and that's a great ride for rookie Richard Greff from Montreal, number 97. He's right behind Douglas, running in the fifth place spot. There is the rider on the move, 101, Steve Dick. Dick is closing on Murphy as they go through the S's here, as the number 41, Kevin Johnson, goes by, and there's Darrell Fletcher, the new Westminster rider. He simply cut that right-hand turn, got off the racetrack, but did a nice job of staying on the machine. The battle for second really heating up now as they run it through this big left-hand loop through the carousel, just the one corner to go, and then they'll be back on the drag strip front straightaway. And Steve Dick is definitely putting the charge on. He's trying to pick up the draft of Murphy on that Kawasaki going onto the straightaway. Here is Dick. He pulls up alongside of Murphy. He will take over second place. And Craig, you saw the move there by Dick, working the draft. He waited to the last moment to pull the slingshot maneuver, and right now trying to run away from the Kawasaki rider.
Well, there's no doubt, Pat. I think we're going to see an awful lot of this drafting tactics going on this afternoon, and I suppose all the bikes are going to be using it, and especially those ones that have the added horsepower. You know, Steve's not been to too many of our championship races, but he's had a good weekend. I asked him why.
Well, I consider this home turf because I used to live in Calgary and Edmonton, and I won quite a few Alberta championships years past. So I consider this home territory, and my bike is really working a lot better now. We spent a lot of money on it just in the last few weeks, put some new rods and pistons and stuff in it, and we've got the new Metzler L-compound tires too, which are working really well on this slippery surface. So we're right in there. We're doing just as good a times as anyone else, and we expect to win.
Well, there's a rider who didn't expect to start. Ken Lalonde is challenging side by side with number 83, Bill Smythe of Edmonton. Lalonde will push his Yamaha just ahead of the Suzuki rider. The battle for fourth, 185, Tommy Douglas on the Yamaha, and right behind him, 97, Richard Greff. And remember, Greff is a rookie. He raced as an amateur rider last year. This is his first season in the professional ranks, and the Montreal rider doing a good job holding on to that fifth place position. Here they come up through this section of left and right-hand turns, and Greff staying right with the second-year professional rider, Tommy Douglas. Up front, second place battle, 101, Steve Dick trying to hold off 87, Norm Murphy, and then comes Douglas and Greff.
This complex, Pat, which includes a stock car oval, a road course as well, and a drag strip, is located about 15 minutes from the city of Calgary. I asked track owner Ben Doctor how this complex got started.
And when this all came to be, it was supposed to be just an oval to start with, and I got talked into all the rest. And I'm glad I did. It's an exciting venture. It's a lot of fun to do. It's been very rewarding to see the enthusiasm from all the young racers and the racers right across Western Canada in, motorbikes, drag cars, road course people, oval people, and all the rest of them. It's been real rewarding to see them enjoy themselves here and appreciate it the way they do and really support it. It's been doing very well, crowd-wise and all.
Well, the crowd enjoying a great battle, and they've watched number 14, Ken Lalonde, work his way into the top 10. Lalonde currently running in the 8th place position. There is Norm Murphy, the third-place rider on that red and white Kawasaki, still trying to chase down Steve Dick, number 101. Murphy, who actually led it on the start, but Gary Goodfellow, as you saw, got by on that opening lap, and Goodfellow continues to stretch it out on the Suzuki 750. The close racing in the top 10 is this battle for fourth between the two Quebec riders, 185 Tommy Douglas, the second-year professional, up against the rookie number 97, Greff, and Greff is giving Douglas all he can handle. 41, Kevin Johnston, the Saskatchewan champion on the Suzuki, has made his way up into the top 10. Johnson getting a little wide, and there is the blue and white last lap flag out for Gary Goodfellow, number 99, and he has been running up front really since that opening lap. Nobody's been able to go out there, Craig, and run on the pace. Gary's just been tremendous here this afternoon.
Well, he's up for it, Pat. He just came back from Japan. He had a tremendous race over there on the 8-hour race on a production Suzuki, so he really knows his way around here this afternoon.
On the last lap, that race for fourth really heating up between Douglas 185 and Greff number 97. There is your leader, Gary Goodfellow, just a couple of corners to go, and the checkered flag will be out at the start-finish line. Goodfellow back onto the straightaway. At the line, checkered flag, Gary Goodfellow wins it. Here is the race for fourth and fifth. It'll be Tommy Douglas in fourth, Richard Greff number 97 fifth.
That's it for the Pro 750 production race. Goodfellow with an effortless win. Steve Dick a distant second, followed by Murphy and Douglas. And I know